The man who survived 3 atomic bombs. This guy is either the luckiest or the unluckiest man alive. He was in Hiroshima when the first bomb fell, and he survived. He then went back home to Nagasaki, which was also bombed, and somehow he survived that too. This is the only known survivor of 2 atomic bombs. Here's his story. On August 6, 1945, an American B-29 bomber flew over Hiroshima in Japan and dropped an atomic bomb. The explosion killed more than 70,000 people instantly, and those who survived the initial blast were often severely injured with radiation poisoning. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was one of the lucky ones. He was in the countryside visiting his family when the bomb exploded. When he regained consciousness, he was in a hospital. A doctor saw him and said, "You're awake. Good. You're the only one here who's alive. Everyone else is dead." Yamaguchi then took the train home to Nagasaki, where he lived with his wife and 2 kids. He never imagined that 6 days later, he would be the only survivor once again. On August 1945, at around 6:20 a.m., another B-29 bomber flew over Nagasaki and dropped an atomic bomb. It exploded 3 days after the bombing of Hiroshima. This bomb was more powerful than the one dropped on Hiroshima. It killed more than 40,000 people instantly. Yamaguchi was at home when the second bomb exploded. He survived both atomic bombs. After the second explosion, he suffered from radiation poisoning, but he recovered and lived until 2010. When asked about his experience, he said, "I don't want to be the only survivor. There are no winners in war. All I hope for is world peace." After the war, Yamaguchi became an anti-war activist. He traveled around the world telling people about his experience so they would never forget the devastation caused by nuclear weapons. Now, some people say that surviving 2 atomic bombs is just a lucky coincidence, but I think there's more to it than that. After the first bomb exploded in Hiroshima, he could have easily stayed there and enjoyed the rest of his life, but he didn't. He wanted to see his family and friends in Nagasaki. That takes guts. It takes courage to get on a train and travel to a different city during wartime. And it was that courage that helped him survive the second bomb. If he had been less courageous, maybe he wouldn't have survived. Maybe fate wanted him to live so that he could become an anti-war activist and prevent future conflicts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you want to watch more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.